What's up guys, welcome to the Sound Design channel. My name is La and today we're going to look at a really nice Pluck designed for melodic house based on Franky's track Ocean Blue. So let's have a little listen to it. And now let's listen with some bass. Yeah, cool. Really nice melody, really nice progression there. The magic within this, the sound design or within this sound is just this eighth dotted pattern, and basically we've got it's continual eights that are being played, but it's the second note that's being exaggerated in there, which gives it this really nice groove and rhythm. And obviously the progression itself is really nice as well. It's all playing within the D sharp minor scale, and essentially just playing a chord within that, working down the chord and then working back up, and the bass just harmonizes along the bottom note within the chord. As I was saying with these dotted notes or eighth notes, if you have your grid and then you just put it onto 60, well, it's on 16s and you put it onto eighth, and then you just draw in eighth notes like this. But what you want to do is just make the velocity a little bit different on the second note. So you just hold down Alt and increase the velocity. You're going to get this nice pattern where it's going dum da dum da dum da. The thing is, you need to make the synth react to that, otherwise it's not going to, there's no point to it really. So let's go into the sound design and have a look what's going on. We'll recreate everything from scratch. So this is the sound design, the end result of the sound design. And the way that it started, or where I got the sound from, was from Bound to Divide's Melodic House pack through Diva, and it was this simple preset. I just wanted something that was nice and plucky and just like a good basis to work from. So we're going to reset this, put it back onto simple, and this is what we have. So it's a lot more open, it's a lot more harmonically rich because it's a sawtooth that's being used. So we can just simplify it a little bit and it will get it to the result that we want. So from here with the voicing, with the VCOs, we just want one VCO. We'll bring the volume all the way over, or the mix all the way over to VCO 2. And then we're going to put it onto a square wave. There, it's pretty close. We need to turn it down because it's peaking quite a lot. See here. Yeah, and we just take off this noise. It's not going to do anything or make any difference. All of this information here is not going to make any difference because it's just affecting the first VCO, and this is just literally just one square wave going through the synth. So what we want to do is take off this delay. We don't need the delay because there's quite a lot of notes that are being played. It's just going to distract from them. And right now we don't have the emphasis on that second note. It's kind of just playing these eighth notes just continuously, and there's not really any change there. So what we want to do is with this envelope 2, because you can see this cutoff filters all the way down, which means that envelope 1 isn't really being engaged. If you bring this up, envelope 1 will be being engaged, and the envelope that you'd put here will determine how the sound turns out. But in this case, it's just envelope 2 that's doing all the work. It's opening the cutoff up with this plucky shape, so a quick attack, medium decay, and a kind of low sustain and a little bit of release. So what I want to do is make the velocity react to the velocity within the MIDI. So if we just bring this up, just around there, so we're getting that quiet note and then the top and then the louder note, and it's just giving us a bit more groove. And we can make the key tracking react as well. And now we can get a little bit louder. And now all I want to do is just fine tune the reverb a little bit, just give it a nice sense of space, but I don't want it to be too spacious. So just increase the dry there so the dry signal comes through a lot more. Increase the decay a little bit. Just play around with the damp. The damp kind of acts like an EQ on the reverb. So you can hear that it's still in a little space, but it's not like really reverbed and washed out. And we can just engage a little bit of this cutoff. It's quite nice it being a little bit open. And what I actually have is a little bit of automation on the sound over time. So I'm manipulating the cutoff filter over time. So if we just do this, yeah, that's good. So it's a little bit open there, and then it opens a bit more here, and then closes back down. And that is essentially the sound. All I've done with the processing is a little bit of EQ, some compression just to tighten it and get as much out of it as we can, and then a little bit of a side chain to the kick, but it's quite a light side chain. As you can hear, you can't hear it ducking for the kick, and that's not what we want. Cool, so let's hear it with the other things. Cool, and that is the sound, guys. I hope this was enjoyable and educational. If it was, let us know in the comments. Make sure that you like the video and you share it with your friends so they don't miss out on any more of our content. And be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't yet. Cool, thank you very much, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.